If I got out of that Majima 1 split, I probably would have been close to a minute behind. I can't do that on the first split. That's just so bad. Can you believe this is becoming Razor Freestyle Scooter, where I'm just gonna reset the first split all day and get nowhere? Yeah, there she is. You see her at the start of the game, and then she's like, I'm going to America, bye forever, and then you never hear from her again for the entire rest of the series. You might actually. But for the most part, they just write her out of the series there. They're like, whoops, can't give Kiryu an ending. We have a series to milk. No, that's definitely not this game. She's gone forever at this point. You do some fights with her in 2, but like, she's also a pain in the ass in 2, and I hate her. So maybe it's for the best that you very rarely do any fights with partners in this game. Can't help but feel bad for the guy in the puffy black jacket here. He gets more abuse than any of the other guys in the tutorial. The guy in the puffy black jacket just gets destroyed because of where he stands at the start of the fight. Yo, what's up, Solo Man? Damn, you can really talk to him like immediately when you come in the door. But yeah, with every game, they keep trying to give Kiryu an ending, and then at the start of the next game, they have to write out the last ending and explain why it didn't matter. It's a little stupid. Like this, that's why they have to ditch Sayama, and then this takes place technically right after the end of Yakuza 2. So this is like several years before the events of the rest of this game. Perfect. In 3, like, at the end of this game, they just, like, straight up imply that he's dead, but then actually he's not dead. Like, they don't even let Kiryu stay dead for a full game. They, right after the credits, they're like, don't worry, guys, he survived that. What am I doing? Get up, Suzuki. This is why I don't like this. Look at him. They've said in interviews they did not plan, at least up through Yakuza 3, they did not plan for there to be sequels. So 1, 2, and 3 are all meant as endings. Yakuza 4 is like, it's a little weird. Like, in Japan, I think they intended all of them to be endings, to be honest. Like, in Japan, Yakuza 4 has the subtitle Successor to the Legacy or something like that. So, like, it's clear that they're trying to replace Kiryu at that point, but they don't actually have the balls to do it, so then he's playable in 5 again. Then the end of 5 is, like, very unambiguously, Kiryu is not coming back, and then 6 is like, nah, just kidding, he's back again. And then 6 is, like, marketed as, like, the actual end. And then 7 is like, nah, just kidding, he's back again. So I just... Sega doesn't have the balls to kill off Kiryu. They really don't. Shoot. This is the same thing that happened last time. This Majima fight's gonna be a disaster. Sega does not own Capcom. Capcom is an independent company. They are not owned by anyone. Alright, good Majima. This is gonna... Yeah, really, really, really good tutorials plus good Majima equals gold by 1 second. Yes. A subsidiary is just a company that's wholly owned by another. Well, this run's got some potential now, because that last one was like a minute ahead or whatever. It was actually 27 seconds behind out of the first split. So now that I'm not behind out of the first split, let me just get the same godlike luck in the early game as that last run, and then I'll be like a minute and a half ahead. Just give me the god RNG, please. Going old strats here again. Shit. Good. Oh, not good. Okay, saved. Thanks, Rikia, for being dumb. Alright, good Rikia. Slightly early split, but whatever.
Hey.
In the background, he's just got shelves with fruit on it. He's got like a weird display of a watermelon with 2 pineapples. He's got like a weird melon shrine. I've just had like a bad headache all day. I haven't been doing much like during the day, so then I can't sleep. So last night I was up until like 7:30. Whenever that happens, I just feel horrible the next day. You know, nothing interesting is happening on the internet at 7 in the morning, as it turns out. Alright, let's see good golf again. Golf in the last run was really solid. It was like a 3, a 3. Then I had to take a retry, but it was a 2, so it like averaged out to be exactly what I was looking for. Holy crap, no wind. Look at that, 0.0. That doesn't happen too often. Should be an easy 3. Oh, 9.3, rip speedrun. Alright, we live. That is aggressive. 9.3 sideways. See, I find that sideways wind is much easier to correct for. If that was like forward or backwards, that was dead. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, 9.5. That's even worse. Wow. You cut that out, please. All right, fine. Ah, that putt would have made up for it. I think I'm still saving time on this golf, but wow, the game was really trying to screw me. That wind was aggro. I have not seen wind that consistently bad in a while. Or like, the first one there was no wind, but then 2 9s is like nuts. Kiryu's like, I'll go round up the other kids. But then you have to talk to her again to be like, here, you also go to the kitchen. The dining room. This is the music that plays while we solve the mystery of who took the $5. Kind of really bothers me that we can talk to the other kid from outside the room, but we have to like walk all the way around the table to get to Haruka. Haruka's the worst. That's just another reason why. I hope this Tamashiro sucks less. Last one was admittedly kind of bad now that I think about it. He went to the wrong corner. I had to like deal with him there, and he did the QTE and stuff. I'm just sad about Chapter 4. There's no way my Chapter 4 is that good again. I didn't have to deal with a single encounter. There was like 1 or 2 spawns that I noticed, but none of them actually mattered. Like, they were all ones that I could just seamlessly avoid. Hear me out though. If this is a 215, I'm probably not going to want to play Yakuza 3 again. That's a good stopping point. So then I need something else to do until 5 comes out. Nightfire GBA. No, probably not Nightfire GBA, but I'm thinking about picking up something like out of the ordinary and seeing how it goes. Solo Man, no. So Solo Man, when are you gonna play one of these games? You know, that's not a terrible idea though. I really hate 4. But maybe one of those days I'd do like a new Route 4 run, just for the sake of a VOD of it existing. Because right now, no one has actually done a new run with the route that we came up with like a month ago. Yeah, Yakuza 3 will return to being dead. Like, this game was dead, and then it got rerouted, so then it lived again. And now I'm trying to kill it again. The 219 with the old route was actually such a good run. So I'm trying to keep Yakuza 3 dead, but I've been thinking like, I don't know, I've been thinking for a while about like picking up something that's just really, I don't know what it would be, but something like how Razor Freestyle Scooter was like, I had never run an extreme sports game before, and I picked that up. Like something that's just in a completely different genre than what I usually play. Animal Crossing Wild World. No, like, I've actually never played any of the Animal Crossing games for even a minute. Believe it or not, it's just never been a me series. Like, I've played some Harvest Moon, and I just can't get into games like that. They feel directionless, which is not good for me. Ninja Gaiden. So, like, the NES game would fit the bill. And I actually like the NES game a lot, and I've played it a bunch. I don't know, 2D games. 2D games are scary. Got to the last level and gave up. That's pretty much how it goes. The last level is, So you want to play Black, requires good horse RNG. Does it? I don't know anything about Ninja Gaiden Black speedrunning. Also, I've only played like the first level of that game, so I don't know anything about it casually either. Like Ninja Gaiden Black, like people really talk up that game as being really good, right? And I've tried a couple of times to get into it, and it is a good game. Like, there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it, but I just like, it just hasn't connected. I've never like really dug into Ninja Gaiden Black. Maybe attempt number 4 will be the attempt when I finally like play the game. That one doesn't count though, because I already run a bunch of action games. Oh, excuse me, no, this is an RPG. This is not an action game. Or in DuckTales, ugh. No, I was thinking like... Yeah, don't run any 3D platformers. Like, the tricky thing with me in platformers is I just can't learn them. Like, specific move... Well, I run Sunshine, that kind of counts. But, like... Specific movement and things like that is just... I can't do it. I can't, like, commit it to memory ever. If there's any movement tech beyond holding forward, I'm screwed. Chameleon Twist 2. No, I refuse to learn a Zelda game. I refuse. If you ever see me like running or learning a Zelda game, or even streaming a Zelda game, probably, that's like a sign that I've been kidnapped and I'm trying to like subtly call for help, you know? Just playing my favorite games, The Legend of Zelda, and you know something's wrong and you can call the police. Game is being impolite. Yeah, he's gonna, oh, no, he's not. Okay. This sucks for different reasons, but okay. We're good. Yeah, maybe GTA. I've always thought that sounded cool. Like, the GTA 3 trilogy runs are all really nice. Like, not nice, but they're all, like, pretty interesting. They're just, like, really hard as well. They have tutorials and stuff. Plus, I watch a bunch of those. Alright, whatever. That was a bit of a mess of a Tamashiro, but he didn't do the QTE, so okay. Okay. Final Fight Streetwise, is that the PS2 one? Like the weird bad 3D beat 'em up on PS2? You know, I'm checking a game on speedrun.com. I just looked back at my shelf, and I was just reminded of the existence of a terrifying video game. Is there no speedrun of Haven Call of the King for PlayStation 2? I might have to do that. Oh, that's a cutscene. Shit, I just lost a bunch of time. Distracted. Distracted gamer. There is not a Haven Call of the King speedrun. Hello. Hello, my meme game. That game is like batshit insane is the only way I can describe it. They went numb. Their goal when making the game was to make every level of the game a completely different genre and also to have it all blend together seamlessly. So basically, like, you start and you're playing a 3D platformer, but then all of a sudden you hop into a car and now it's a racing game, and then you're in outer space, and then you're like playing a mini game, and it's just like really, it's really bizarre, is what it is. Also, the whole thing is meant to be like a sci-fi retelling of the Bible or something ridiculous. It is beyond jank. I've always wondered. Every once in a while I'll think of that game and be like, has anyone run that? I think my time has come. My only problem is the cutscenes aren't skippable, I think. Fighting games, not exactly. The only time I ever, like, invested time in, like, learning how to play a fighting game was the original Blaze Blue. And then they fucked up my main in the sequels, so I stopped playing. No, that is Guilty Gear. Same developer. Same developer, but different game. I kind of wanted to try Guilty Gear 3rd or whatever, XRD, when it came out, but I never did. Now they're making new Guilty Gear, so why bother? But then, like, fans are complaining about the new Guilty Gear, so... who even knows? How do you even say that? Like, is it XRD? Is it just XRD? Is it XRD? Are they gonna pull that shit where it's actually like crossed? Like the PlayStation button is not actually X? I don't know. You only have time for so many things, and learning a fighting game is way too time intensive. Yeah, pretty much, Nitoku. That's what happened with Smash Ultimate. I really enjoyed playing Smash Ultimate until everyone who didn't know what they were doing stopped playing, and then it was just me and the tryhards, and then I also bailed. And by tryhards, I mean people who don't suck. They probably weren't actually trying that hard to beat me. But yo, what's up, Nitoku? I'm running it back because my first run of the day died to high stakes in Chapter 9. I probably shouldn't be running it back, but I felt bad about cutting stream after like an hour and a half, so here I am running it back. This run's actually better than that one was anyway, although I don't think it's going to be better after this split. Ah, you suck. You suck. You have to explain though, because can't you just shoot an extra deer? It takes like a couple seconds. I don't know. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, there's no way. Get excited, everyone, because Yakuza 5 features a very long detour where you have to go hunting. And you have to learn how to shoot deer. Hunting tutorial is probably like 15 minutes long because it's Yakuza 5. I know that Kiryu's, because I did some Kiryu stuff like a bit over a year ago at this point. So I know for a fact that a couple of enemies in one of Kiryu's set pieces are skippable. Wow, that guy is just big chillin' right in the center of the market. That guy's also guarding the market. Super rare until Finale 3. Is Finale 3 the Kamurocho Hills fight? Because, screw Kamurocho Hills. I have PTSD from Yakuza 4. And I know 5 isn't better. Then you get to the, like, that's the part that like sticks in my head as being really stupid in that game, when Kiryu and Saejima go to the top of Kamurocho Hills, and then they're like, we gotta fight each other, and the mastermind will reveal himself for no reason, and then they do it, and then he actually shows up. That's that part of the game. That's gonna be interesting, because we're gonna have to decide if we want to do that as Kiryu or Saejima. That's gonna require some minor brain energy. It's probably obvious, let's just be honest. Tanimura, no. Tanimura honestly sucks less than I thought he was going to. Like, going into the speedrun, in my brain, I was like, Tanimura is weak, ineffective, he sucks, he can't punch. He actually does kind of a lot of damage. Like, Tanimura doesn't suck. I still hate him as a character. But he kind of actually doesn't suck to fight as. Saejima secretly is the one who sucks the most in 4. Saejima or Akiyama. Shinada sucks. Shinada is actual garbage, though. Like, the problem with Shinada is that his gimmick is completely ineffective against bosses. Like, it's just invalidated. It's like, no, you can't do that move. So you're just stuck doing, like, crappy moves that do nothing. That's how I remember it being, at least. That being said, I also remember finding an infinite combo that you could do with Shinada on bosses on Legendary, so maybe that'll come into play. Let's pop in Yarts. I mean, there were infinite combos on every character in 5. I remember finding all of them for what's that gate for the Amon fights. Whoops, wrong taxi. Yeah, okay, so you've confirmed that then. That's what I thought, Itoku, that they don't go stale. They don't seem like it, at least. So I honestly wouldn't be too surprised if 5 ends up being very weapon-based for that reason. Like, I could see it being like K2 almost, or K1, where you just like carry around a knife and just like knife everyone to death with a bunch of Tauriners. Which is actually incredibly stupid, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe there just won't be access to weapons, and it'll be like the very, very first Yakuza 2 OG route, before I knew about Brass Knuckles, was very based around doing specific heat actions for fights and trying to like bait enemies and manipulate them into letting you do it. So maybe 5 will end up like that, which would be nuts. Yeah, and the heat moves actually do damage to bosses. That's nice. Although they do damage to bosses in 4 as well. That's really a 3 issue. That's like 1 in 3, where heat moves just do nothing to bosses. Just trying to destroy the encoder. Don't mind me. I'll stop doing that before I make myself motion sick. If you say no, they say too bad. Well, Sodenbori love check or whatever it is, the quiz. That's the introduction to their to her side story, right? Like you have to pick it off the board. Unless I'm wrong. Yo, see you later, Muck. Have a good rest of your day. Because, like, none of the characters have skippable, like, they never let you skip that stuff. You have to do the taxi thing as Kiryu. You have to do the hunting as Saejima, I assume. But you have to apologize to the producer after T-set. Oh. Wait. Okay, I just don't remember anything then. I haven't played 5 in so long, and like, because I've played so many of these other games since then, it's like hard to keep track of what actually happens in 5. Even though it's only been like 3 years. Yo, what's going on, Archie? But wait, if you can... Does that mean it's possible to skip Princess League? There's no way, right? I haven't mentioned this on stream in so long, but you have to hug the wall there or else you get a cutscene. You can skip everything except the practice before 3, but then you can skip 3 itself. Okay. Interesting decisions you've made, Sega. So what, do you just like lose the Princess League? And the game just goes on anyway? Or do you win if you skip? I'm curious about that. That's pretty funny though. Oh, I see. So you can physically quit that one. They just make you do it again. That makes sense. An entire speed run. Oh boy. Wait, did you time it? I'm curious. "15 FPS half-speed Yakuza, ouch. Never mind about the time then. $10 somehow. Well, you know how in-game time is for Yakuza. I think it's usually lower than real time. Like, my in-game time for my PB in this is 2:05. Farewell, Pilot Wings. I hope I will get to hear the rest of you after Chapter 9. But, like, who knows how emulator speed affects that relationship. Like, I wouldn't read too much into the 10-hour IGT. Could be who knows what. I like how, look at his menacing walk that Hasebe has when he walks at you with his arms out. He's, like, coming for you. He's mastered the menacing walk. Wow, they just... You partners... Oh my god, if they break him out of the combo, I'm gonna lose it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, friends. Okay, we're good. I don't know what was going on there, but, like, they scared me. Yeah, so this is 10 seconds behind my last run, only because of some slop, and then there was one encounter that I had to move around. But I pretty much played correctly. Like, not skipping that cutscene at the start of the chapter, because I was looking up whether or not anyone speedran Haven Call of the King. I'm gonna start routing that in my off time, whenever I'm not streaming. I bet it's gonna be like 3 hours long, and it's just gonna suck and not be fun. It's got the feeling of a game that should be completely broken, though, but I'm not a good enough glitch hunter to find that sort of thing. Nice. That was not intentional, but it worked in my favor. If you don't hit an enemy with your normal punches, then they will almost always not block your combo finishers, like the triangle punches. So locking on to one of the minions by accident actually worked in my favor there. Alright, really, really good fight. I was in control that whole time. This should gold. And it will, by quite a bit. Yeah, he's 100 times easier than Hasebe. I had some, like, the only reason why I thought that Hasebe was going to be faster was because I had these, like, old shitty strats that I used to use on that fight for no reason. As soon as I was like, let me actually fight that thing, like, let me actually fight Richardson using what I know about the game today, and I was just like, immediately, just, oh shit, this is way faster. That was a very clean fight, though. The minions can cause a lot of problems if they want to. They just didn't. I think it saves something like 30 seconds to shoot Hasebe there instead of Richardson. It's a lot. Now this run is better than the last one again. Maybe I can make it stay that way. Please no encounter guarding the weapon store. Okay, I don't see one. We cool. There can be a random encounter standing right here next to that red kiosk. And that's a fun one. That's a fun encounter. Oops. Wait, where am I going? What was I even thinking there? I don't think you do that movement in, like, any Yakuza speedrun. I'm not sure what I was going for. I feel like I thought I was playing 4, but you never do that in 4, so what was I thinking? This has just been a sloppy run. I'm playing the bosses good, so my time is good, but a lot of the connecting tissue has been kind of bad. Yeah, I was thinking about Kenzan, exactly. You go to friggin' feudal Kamurocho, and it's just this, but every building is like a Japanese castle-looking thing. It's like the same map. I saw the Ishin people released a video the other day where they said that they were done with everything through chapter 3. That looked really good, and now I really want to play Ishin. Wow. That's not usually where I have issues. Oops, pushed him backwards. I was kind of far off his rail as well. I'm surprised that he was cool with that. Yeah, yeah. It's the corners that'll get you. Wow, that was that was really bad. I was just standing right in front of him and I blocked him from moving. Yeah, there's just a ton to do. What they were showing off in the video looked really good though. It was just like 45 minutes of the game. Oh, was it? Well, never mind then. It was new to me. It was new to me. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I remember this. There's a weird thing with this game where if you it like doesn't correctly reset the position of the cursor in this sequence between runs. So if you do this twice without resetting the game, then it defaults to Hamazaki instead of Kanda. I remember this now. Unfortunately, you can't use that to skip the whole thing. That'd be great if like the cursor defaulted to all done and then you like skipped it. Oh, that would definitely not that probably wouldn't be allowed in a new game run. That's like really sketchy. You have to like play chapter 6 and then start a new game. Yeah, it's one of those. Who the fuck is gonna play this whole thing 2 times in a row? It's like, in the Xbox port of Shenmue 2, there's a memory leak where if you don't save the game at any point, then the game will always crash as you enter China. And things like that, I guess, just didn't get caught because who the hell is going to play this entire thing up through the end without saving?
Yeah.
What is happening around the internet? Nothing much. Nothing much is happening around the internet. Damn, I'm hungry. Doing this run was a mistake. I'm getting pizza after this run. Tonight is pizza night. 100%. I say as I eat my rice balls. Dude, my head. This sucks. I do, but I'm in the middle of a speedrun. Probably should have taken one before starting stream. Okay, drop the table, my dude. Not a good fight. Not a good hallway fight at all. That was pretty bad. Wait, wrong way. Oh god, like I'm playing so sloppy. This run has just been really, really not great. I say, even though I'm a minute and 7 seconds ahead. I'm gonna lose time on this split though, I think, because of just like playing bad. Here goes. Please give me a good start to the fight, Kanda. Yeah, he wasn't gonna let me do that. I was just wondering. Alright, now I just gotta maintain control. This is not a good spot for him to stand, though. Pick up the table. I don't give a shit. Wow, I'm actually going to lose a lot of time on this split. Yikes, this is not looking good. Did not want to pick that up, but it's fine. Baby time loss. That makes sense though. I made a lot of small errors in just random things. The Konda fight itself was good. I didn't do anything wrong in that Konda fight. There's so much stuff in Chapter 6 after Kondo. Why did they do this? The pacing is so weird. It's like, there's the boss, but then you still have to wander around for like 5 to 10 minutes before the next chapter. They couldn't have just put this in like Chapter 7 or something. This is a total semantic change, but it bothers me. Sup, BMO. After this run, I think I'm going to go ahead and just change the rule in the leaderboard so that time ends when you do the last hit. I've been stopping my timer there anyway because I don't care, but I think I'm going to go ahead and actually put that in writing. There's direct messaging on SRC now, so if Adolfino has a problem with it, he can talk to me. How do you? Yeah, Natoku, like it definitely I think the only argument you could really make is that it's hard to accurately stop the timer while also inputting a punch or something. Like you could make that argument for sure, but I'd still not care, and I think it should be on a last hit or whatever. That's what I think every other Yakuza game is. I'm pretty sure every Yakuza game ends on the last input. I'm maybe not. No, 6 does. Maybe it's K1. I don't know. I feel like there's one of them that ends. Like you do an input, but then there's a couple seconds, and then it like makes the end of fight sound, you know? And then you hit the split there. I think that's like some game that I don't run in the series that's timed that way. But 1, 2, and 4 are all just timer ends when you're done pressing buttons. Yeah, and you could always just retime it. So that's like whatever. Don't care. Whereas like timing ends at start of credits is like what? Yeah, K1 has a long QTE finisher. Yakuza 2 as well. It doesn't have a very long finisher, but there's a like ending QTE that you hit. So you just get your hand on the triangle button and the end split button, then you just hit them at the same time, and it's like satisfying. Let me set up my inventory correctly. You go ahead and buy this as well. Oop, not options. Not that. Sloppy menuing. Yeah, Kiwami 1's long QTE finisher is a really long one, though, because, like, they're, like, punching each other, and then there's, like, flashback cutscenes. That thing goes on for, like, 20 seconds. In OG Yakuza 1, you just bop him and he falls over, and it's done. There is no finisher. So usually your finisher is just, like, hitting him with a chair or something. Four's ending is very anticlimactic, but that's just because you are finishing off a bodyguard. as the last enemy instead of the actual bad guy. You're just one of his you're just fighting one of his bodyguards. You beat him up, he's dead, and then you end the run. That's it. That's the whole game. OG1 is bad, but I love it. It's endearing. It's enjoyable. Sort of. Aw, no, don't do this, Majima. You are trash. You are trash, Majima. Get on the ground. I haven't done enough damage to you yet, god damn it. You suck. Look at all this time he's wasting now. He's about to do a QTV as well. Let me just do this. Let's just start it. Stupid idiot. Come on. Yeah, he does that. He goes supersonic. He's got a turbo mode. I don't even remember what he does in 5. In 4 he does that again, but then he also spins around like a top, like way faster than any human could run. It's like, okay, I don't know. Majima sucks. You're the worst, Majima. Why did that not skip? Oh yeah, I remember that. He makes shadow clones in 5 at the end there when you fight him on the building. Oh, that was a masher. Shit. I'm just really distracted this whole run. I've just been really distracted by nothing really, I guess. No, it's not chat. It's, if anything is actually distracting me, it's the fact that I feel like I've been punched in the face with a brick or something. I don't know. Like a glove made out of bricks. Revan needs to work out a deal with Twitch where you can spend channel points to pan any emote. Like the way you can like flip it and put sunglasses on it and stuff. I want to see pan variants. Aw, fuck, that might be bad. That might be bad. I'm gonna have to build heat in the next fight or else I'm not gonna be a happy gamer. This gun might just give me heat, though. The pistol does that. I don't know if the shoddy pistol does it or if it's just the revolver. Okay, yeah. We're good. I am actually allowed to use I am allowed to use a heat action in that fight, as it turns out. That's good to know, actually, because, I'm pretty sure it was fast for me to do that. Oh, no. Well. That's like 20 seconds lost. Fuck, I hate this. I hate buying this power-up. I really hate buying that ability, but you kind of need it. I wouldn't have had to fight those guys. They didn't have to die. So that actually wasn't anywhere near 20 seconds lost, but you know me. I always massively over-exaggerate these things. Like, that's a pretty solid recovery that I just came up with on the fly, where you just fight those two dudes. But, yeah, not cool. I think that the actual, like, the fight with the purple shirt guy was good enough that it doesn't really matter. I had a really clean purple shirt guy there. He did the thing where you throw the gun at him, and then he counters the gun, and then you punish the counter on the gun that you threw. He did that, which is what you want to see. Yeah, there we go, you idiot. Because this dude, like, the way the purple short guy works is when he blocks something, he will usually attack out of it. So if he blocks the gun that you threw at him, then he will attack at the gun that you've thrown at him, then you could just punish it for free. But actually all of his stuff can just be punished for free because he's very slow. Bar-wise. Whoa. Whoa, Kiryu, calm down there. No need to backhand it. It's not a move you see too often in this game, because there's no reason to ever do it. Another chase scene for the cops. This is not... No, we're gonna... There's no more chase scenes. Actually, we have to chase Ayako. That's a chase scene, but no more with the cops. Oh, the bike is here too. Look at that. That was great. That was so good. I like that when you kill him, his sword just also breaks in half as if it were made of paper. He's coming at you with the plastic saber. This is so bad. This is so bad. Please, please, please get out of the corner. Okay, we're good. The corner was really far away. That setup was really not good, but we're good. Yeah, that gold was, I mean, when you think about it, it really just comes down to first purple shirt guy fight, very clean. Made a slight mistake, but second purple shirt guy, also very clean. Red shirt guy, also very clean. And then Lao, perfect. So it kind of just like, there's those 4 fights, and if the 4 fights go good, then the split's good. The rest really doesn't matter that much. Here we go, though. It all comes down to skill, exactly. It was all skill. It was all skill that I manipulated the bike to be in the opposite corner so that when the red shirt guy broke out of his original setup, he was right next to a bicycle that I also used to punish him. But no, okay, so last run died to this. This is actually my second full run of this stream. Hopefully this will not screw me this time. Right, bet number 1. Nice ace, though. Bet number 2. Bet number 3. Bet number 4. Bet number 5, please. Good. Bet number 6. Now we need to show up before 11. Bet number 7. Bet number 8. Please show up on the next one or I'll be upset. High stakes. Perfect. Alright, run lives. Oh, alright, good. Good, good, good. Yeah, this is... Remember when this was a park that homeless people lived in? Then Majima bought it and kicked all the homeless people out. We're supposed to sympathize with that. Literally demolished a park so that he could build a giant, ugly shopping mall. What a champion. So where are they? I think they all moved into the building, the abandoned building that you go to in Yakuza 1 to fight RSA. The Dragon Palace or whatever that building they call it. Ryugujo. That's what GameFAQs calls it. Thanks to Patrick. There was actually a an old version of the OG Yakuza 2 route. Actually had you take a 3.5 minute long detour to unlock that place, go in there, and then get locker keys. I did it like once or twice on stream, but I was always pretty sure it was slower, and it turned out to be definitely slower. I wonder how that purple shirt encounter is going to affect this. Whoa, 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 camera. Okay. Just want to see what I'm doing here, man. All right, we're good. Don't turn around. Okay. Okay. Sketchy encounters on that street, but we're out of there. There's one there, too. I wonder, like... Part of me feels like the way this game does random encounter spawning is, like... There'll just be a set period of time where it's, like, during this period of time, every possible encounter is going to spawn, but it's, like, a 5-second period of time. So if you load in a whole bunch of potential ones around the same time, then they'll, like, all be there. So I feel like I see them in clusters, you know? Like, I won't see any for a while, and then I'll see, like, 5 in a row. And it's just, why are you all here all of a sudden? I don't know. Like, I think there's like, maybe not in this game, although, like, that was pretty sus that I saw, like, 4 encounters right next to each other there. But, maybe not in this game, but that's definitely how it works in OG1. Because when you use the item that reduces your encounters to near 0, when you do see encounters still, you will see several next to each other every time. Like, you'll see no encounters for most of the game, but if you ever see one, then you know you're about to see, like, 5 of them. There's definitely some sort of, like, time factor to it. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose time on this split because I had to dodge an encounter or two, and it was pretty sloppy. But it's okay. Also, I need good circle luck here. This is possibly the dumbest thing that I have to hope for in the whole run, but I need the enemies to actually spawn inside of the circle so that I can shoot them. Alright, good. They all did. Very, very clean cops. Cool, and so I still save time. Who needs luck when you could just get the circle to cooperate? Performed circle manip. Anyway, video game music. Not that song. There we go. This song is from Mario Paint. It took me a second, but I have the name of the song is always in the top right corner. Yeah, I don't know. They're not always correct. I just get this stuff off YouTube. So a couple of them, there are a couple that I know for a fact are not right. Like, wait, did that look weird to anyone else? When on earth do you ever come back from that side? But yeah, a couple of the songs are named incorrectly, I know. There are a couple in the playlist that are also just like in Japanese, and there's nothing I can really do about that because I couldn't find an English upload. Like earlier in the stream, a song from Yakuza 0 played, and the name of the song was just in Japanese because there's no English upload of the full title. I should actually get a better version of this though, because this upload of this song has a 30-second pause at the end. So let's just skip ahead now manually. Well, Natoku, here. I don't exactly know, however, I do know that to be considered literate in Japanese, you need to know 2,000 kanji, so there are definitely at least 2,000 keys. Then, like, however much hiragana and katakana are, it's like, what, another 50 each? There's probably around 2,100 keys. I haven't been to Japan, I haven't seen their keyboards. This is just my estimate. I'm like actually gonna go and check after stream. I'm gonna check the other VODs for like other runs of this to see if it's normal to come from that direction when you're coming back from Kamurocho, because that felt really weird, and at no other time in the game do you come from that direction, so I don't know what was up. Anyway, there's those. Knock me down on purpose. Good. This is the one we need to pray for. Please, thank you. Yes, perfect. Perfect wrestling. Actually, the attack you could have knocked me down with could have been slightly faster, but that's like 1 second. I don't care. That's actually big. I lost a lot of time on that in my PB. If I have a good Kazuma fight, then I think that'll pretty much tie it up. That'll, like, lock it in or whatever. It's very hard to choke on Tamashiro 2 or Mine, so I just need this split to go okay. Yeah, taxi. Just hit me with your car. Just do it. I'm car proof. Got titanium bones. Is this like a normal thing in Japan though? All the cars are just pulled up onto the sidewalk. If you look at them, everyone is parking right on the curb. Like, look at that dude. What is that park job? What were you going for there? That guy knows how to park. It would not be a Yakuza 3 speedrun without this playing. This plays every single stream, I swear. There's no escaping Sonic Heroes. Thought about running Paper Mario? Question mark, is that Paper Mario? The answer is no if it's Paper Mario. I've never thought about it because it's hard. I only play easy games like Yakuza 3. Like, have you seen what a TTYD speedrun looks like nowadays? It is the most ridiculous, like holy crap. I remember when this game wasn't broken. Like, I'm pretty sure you just, like, do chapter 1, do part of chapter 2, then glitch straight to the end of the game. Yeah, I'm not sure what else PM would be. If it's not Paper Mario, then it's Project M, and I'm not speedrunning that. The evolution of TTYDs was a cool watch over the years. Remember Double Jump? That seems like the most soul-crushing era of running TTYD, where you're like 2 hours in and now you need to perform like multiple frame-perfect double jumps to get into Chapter 4. Imagine running that. That's just terrible. Oh, I missed it. I'm not gonna shoot these guys, though. I'm gonna spare them the bullet. I mean, that's one thing, Nitoku. Like, this honestly isn't that bad. It's just you do the run, and then there's an RNG wall, whatever. Like, I don't know. I just... Especially, like, back then, that run was, like, 4 hours long. So it was, like... You were pretty deep into your run. Then you have all these fucking frame-perfect tricks you have to hit. And then you have to keep playing afterwards. Now it's, like... You look at what the game looks like now, and it's just all of this, like, spinning... and then unspinning, and then jumping through walls, and it's like, what? Yeah, I don't know. I know a lot less about Paper Mario 64 runs, but I know they're also completely insane. SPM is underrated as a speedrun, by the way. If anyone was wondering, Super Paper Mario is the good shit. You get all the way to 7-3, and there's like a trick where you have to hit 40 frame perfect inputs or something incredibly dumb. I think it's around 40 if you do it optimally. But most runners will fail some of those and have to do more. Yeah, here comes the walk, by the way. Boom. She just marches off. Like, she does it kind of quickly, too. Like, she might be... But then Haruka is just, like, casually doing it around the corner. Like, you could interpret it as, like, Ayako is frustrated and she's stomping off. But then Haruka just casually comes strolling around the corner with the massive arm swing. And then she's doing it too. Izumi. So I think there's a throwaway line about it where, like, I think he says something where he says, like, the old caretaker retired, so I offered to take over the orphanage for them or something like that. So I don't know. I think I want to say this is the orphanage run by the woman who asks you for money in Yakuza 2, but I don't know about that. Actually, that woman might be asking you about the orphanage you grew up in. I don't remember. Imagine watching the cutscenes. How does he pass it? Do you have to pass a background check? Maybe you don't. Or maybe he just has forged documents. Or like, well, I guess he was in prison for 10 years. That's kind of hard to get off the record. Like, he was arrested in Yakuza 2. Right, like, Kiryu is a convicted felon. You raise a lot of good concerns. I don't know, maybe this is like an unofficial off the books orphanage where it's like, we're not officially an orphanage, we're just doing it, you know? Oh right, she goes this way. I'm so out of it this run. I can't believe this is probably gonna be the run when it's been so sloppy and like I'm just like I'm forgetting and making mistakes on like the dumbest trivial things, and then everything that needs to go well is just going perfectly. Yeah, probably Nitokus. I don't know. Okay. I was a little concerned that she was gonna stop there. Pedestrians. Okay, very easy pedestrians. Right at the end, they have some random pedestrians that can wall up. Alright. Alright, gamers. A time has come for the last hard fight in the run. And by hard, I mean completely random. Yo, what's up, Ozzy? Kazuma went horribly wrong in my last PB. I'm hoping he goes correct this time. I think even if he goes horribly wrong again, I'll still save time on this split because of wrestling. But if Kazuma went perfectly, then I would probably gold this, which would be sick. Kirby's Epic Yarn. Don't do this to me. VLC. Encounter there. Okay, no encounter here. Good. Alright, sorry Kirby, you gotta go. He did. Wow. I have never seen him do that before, but good. Good. So he tanked the first bullet, so my primer actually didn't put him into a combo. But, yeah, that's what that split looks like when it's good. That was like a gold by over 10 seconds. Yo, this is actually 214 pace right now. Can you believe it? If this 214s, then Yakuza 3 is legit dead forever. Don't get too excited. We don't know. We don't know how this is going to end. Like, for this to be 214 pace, I would have to not lose more than 5 seconds on the next two splits, even though I'm up against basically perfect splits. So, yeah. I can save time on Mine, though. I believe I can save time on that last split. If I just play... Like, I finished that with, like, an entire gun left over. So I can be much more, like, efficient with my ammo usage and save some time there. But it's kind of hard to, like, do that. I don't know. Tapioca Mafia Night and Moko joins. Well, I don't know if you read the channel on Mafia GG Dev Discord. That's for like planning stuff like this. But I was actually very, very strongly considering Mafia stream on like the 15th, and then Pi was like, "Hey, I'll stream," and now I'm not doing it. Maybe I'll like do it during the day because it's a Saturday. That could be a thing. That could definitely be a thing. Maybe I will bring back Mafia Day. I'll bring back Mafia Night in the form of Mafia Day.
Hi.
Yeah. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute since I last streamed Mafia. Alright, don't be stupid, don't be stupid, don't be stupid. We are going to the second to last option. If you pick the last option, you lose a minute. Okay. Okay. Hopefully that was okay. I'm trying not to shoot every enemy here, because otherwise it makes the ammo situation really tight. That's why I do that way. Nah, that VOD was on Mafia GG. That was with the Pokemon deck that had every possible Pokemon. Because that was the classic moment that created Scumbug. I don't remember what Pokemon vs. Deluge was in that VOD, but that was a game. Oh, I just wasted a shot. Otherwise, I would have had perfect invisibility. Would have been 3 and 3. I think I'm still fine though, because I don't think the captain takes all 15 shots. Aw, really? Really? I just wasted like 3 bullets. That sucks. I was, I know what happened there. That's my bad. Yo, what's up, Darrow? That should save my some time over PB because I got knocked down by that guy with the machine gun back there because I was trying some different strats. I still have a full gun there, so let's try to... I'm going to shoot these dudes, and then I should have 4 left over. This is going to be... Yeah, okay. I'm going to be okay. This is a pretty good run, Darrow. This finale's been a little sloppy. I'm not sure, dude. We're right on like we're like right there at 214 pace, but this hasn't been perfect, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking at my splits and it's just all golds. Oh my god. I promise this game isn't that unoptimized. Well, this endgame section kind of is. Because there's only so many runs that the game has allowed me to do to this point. I mean, I probably will upload this to YouTube, but they won't see the chat. But you're not wrong. Yeah, you're safe, Natoku. Say all of the mean things about YouTube people that you want. No one will know. I definitely won't read them out loud. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Whatever. I'll live with the consequences of my actions.
Let's do it.
Yep, 195 bullets paper question. It is 13 guns times 15 bullets per gun. Because it's a revolver that can carry 15 bullets in it. Sure. I hope this doesn't count as a corner. No, we're fine. I hope that doesn't count as a corner. Okay, we're fine. This guy, this is... So it sort of is Ocelot, but it's also sort of Albert Wesker from Resident Evil. Wait, this gun still has 9 on it. The fuck? Okay. I have more than enough bullets, but that menuing might have just wasted a ton of time. I should have just taken inventory. I'm an idiot. That gun is still full. Here's my 2 guns for the final boss. Alright. Yeah. In 5, no. In 5, no. 5 is the only one I've actually played. And he's just always evil in 5. He shows up towards the end of the game, I think. In 1, yes. I think it's a plot twist in the first game that he's evil, but I don't actually know because I haven't played it. This is totally 214, by the way. Easy. Well, that's that run. Yeah, that was a really good run. I made a bunch of mistakes at the end, I think, but it's okay. Like, this finale can be 10 seconds faster. I mean, there's like some sloppy stuff. I'm gonna get the credits going, by the way. See you, Mine. You can jump off that building in peace. I won't watch. But like, there's some sloppy stuff here and there. But overall, like, let me think through this run. I mean, I golded the first split by like a second, so that Majima was damn near perfect. Rikia could have been a little better. Golf could have been a little better, but it was still fine. It was like a 3, and then a 3, but I had to take some retries, I think. Tamashiro, good enough. Chapter 4 was like 10 seconds off because I had to dodge an encounter or two, but overall, good chapter. Richardson 1 was beautiful. Konda, the fight itself was okay, but I made some sloppy mistakes in chapter 6, so I lost some time on Konda. Oh wait, no, I lost like 20 seconds on Konda. I think that's pretty much my only mistake in the run. Yeah, no one's ever pointed that out before, Yarts. Congrats on being the first person to recognize the Japanese porn star in the credits. Chapter 7 was, I think, basically perfect. Oh no, that Majima fight was like 1 or 2 seconds off. It wasn't great. Yeah, last run, the whole early game was a disaster, but Tamashiro was also a disaster. Yeah, I had like 30 seconds of possible time save on that split, 30 to 40, because of that. But chapter 8 was gold, and everything else was also gold. I really just didn't make mistakes, and also got great RNG. So I can still afford to be like that. That finale can be 15 seconds faster, but it's just really hard to have a perfect finale. And I was playing a little sloppy the whole run, so whatever. It is what it is. I'm definitely not doing more runs of this. 214 is very good. Let's actually reset these splits and see, like, where's my sum of best? Yeah, this is under a minute off of my sum of best, in part because I golded like half the run, which sort of makes that like not a great metric. But like, yeah. Yeah, really, really good. Really good run. Which is good, because this like continues the tradition of Yakuza 3 being the most optimized game in the series. Like, that's how it was when I had the 219 before we did the rerouting. It was definitely the most optimized run, and now it is again, so there we go. Yakuza 3 is the bestest, and despite all of its RNG, apparently it's actually pretty easy to optimize. Who knew? I'm just letting the credits run so I can get the results screen in, and then I'm going to go wolf down a pizza, because damn, I need some pizza in my life. Yeah, I'm legit just like sitting here. I'm like, please end faster, credits. I need to order the pizza, then I need to wait, then I need to go pick it up. It's gonna be like 8 by the time I'm eating that thing. Like, I probably shouldn't have done this run. Because I did another run up to the hour 40-minute mark, and I got screwed by high stakes. And then I was just like, screw it, I'm doing another, because I didn't want to cut stream that quickly. But like, oh, now it's late. I'm like a 70-year-old man. If I don't eat dinner promptly at 6:30, then I get grumpy. There's the dog. They built a new doghouse for it. How nice. The orphanage is gone forever, though. You know, that's weird. So my completion total, like here, 1 second.